Hey guys, this is Nairi or Racial Overtones, depending on where you're viewing this video from. And I'm just going to make a quick tutorial on how to play a song on one of your smartphones. The song is going to be Hotel California by the Eagles. And the reason I picked this song is because it's really easy to learn. You don't really have to be a musician or even musically inclined to really catch on to how to play this song. And the best part, it takes maybe 10 minutes at most. So what you'll need is a phone, a smartphone. It could be an Android phone, a Windows mobile phone, or an iPhone. And you're going to have to download one of their guitar apps. But it'll be Robotic Guitarist. So I'm just going to open that up. And again, if you have like an iPod Touch or an iPhone, there's a whole bunch of other guitar programs that you could use. The only problem with using a different program, if you want to follow my tutorial, is that the keys might be different and the layout might be a bit different, so you're going to have to make a few minor adjustments. Okay, so to be able to play Hotel California, there's really only 3 patterns you need to learn. And by learning those 3 patterns, you can play the entire song relatively easily. So first of all, what I want to show you is the chord progression. I don't know if I can zoom in here, but I'll actually tell you. It's B minor, then you have F sharp, then you have A, E, G, D, and then E minor. If I went too fast for you, you can just pause the video and double check. Try to have them in that order too, so it'll just make when you follow along a bit easier. So like I said, there are 3 patterns that you have to know to play the song, which is really it. The first pattern is going to be on every alternate chord. So the first pattern will start off at B minor, then you'll repeat it at A, you'll repeat it at G, and then at E minor. The second pattern we'll learn, you first start it at F sharp, then at E, then at D. And it's really simplistic. So the first pattern will be taking place on the B minor, and again, the whole song will kind of be following the chords going from top to bottom, so that's why I have this in this order. So you strum up, 1 strum, and then you start at the 4th string and work your way up by picking each string all the way until you get to the top, and then you go back down to the 3rd string, and then you go from the top to the 3rd string again. So it'll be like this all together. And that's the first pattern. So just nail that down and you should be good to go for the first pattern. So for the second pattern, it's very similar to the first one, except there are 2 strings that you don't pluck, and those are the last 2 strings. So it's pretty much the exact same thing as the first pattern, but you just forego the last 2 strings. So it looks like this. Okay. Did you notice I did not pluck these 2 strings like you would have in the first pattern? And that is the second pattern. So we already have the first 2 patterns down, and then we're just going to go to the last part, which is the strumming. The strumming will take place on G, D, and E minor, and then F sharp. Don't worry, I'll put all of this together so at the end of the video so you can see how the song plays through in its entirety. But the strumming goes like this. So you can start at any one, but start at G. And it goes, there really is no specific way for me to explain how to strum this. You can just kind of follow along and practice, and after a couple of minutes you'll just get it. You kind of just hear it out and you know how many times to strum and how many times not to. So it goes like this. Okay? And that's it. And you just repeat that through all the chords. So it'll be like this. D, E minor, then up to F sharp, And then you can repeat that chorus as much as you want. After F sharp, you go down to G. And then you do the same thing. You go down to D, and then to E minor, and then back to F sharp. So now that we've learned the 3 chord progressions, I will play the entire song for you guys so you can see how the song sounds and how I'm progressing through the chords. And there we go. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care.